everyone. Woo! Go team. Go A-Bar. Yeah. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have done a thing. I have come number 1 in the world in limited contender in season Division 1 for the cool, cold, hard cash money prize of 700 of the president's finest dollars, which equated to about £560 of the king's finest. Already opened the rewards without recording because I'm kind of a fucking idiot. Did I really expect to win anything? No. This team does quite well from time to time, but I sort of just like put this team in and think, okay, maybe I'll win, $5 here and there. That's sort of what they've done so far. And this time they just thought, fuck that, we're gonna win all of the dollars, and they just thought we're all gonna play fucking great at soccer. We're all gonna score goals and keep clean sheets, and yeah, everyone just had a good old time. So that was fucking great. What the fuck am I on about? Zidane, clean sheet. Fucking love it. Arbia, lowest scoring player on the team here with only a 70, right? But he should have had an assist, which would have taken me to about 540 fucking points. Not that I need to be greedy. I came top, right? There's no more numbers higher than top, unless they have like a top A prize, but they don't, so we don't care. Captain Aketsuke, he did a goal. That was fucking lovely. Technically got my captain choice wrong because he got 84 points, whereas Stoichkov here got 96 points. That is a great amount of points. You love to see it. He got a goal assist, and a penalty won. He definitely played his part in me winning Division 1 here. And then Bautista rounded up with a goal himself. Probably could have had one more, right? I think he might have a big chance miss down here if I check. He doesn't. I'm going to show the thing on the screen, but I feel like that could count as a big chance miss. But hey, it didn't, and I won, so I'm glad it didn't. And yeah, everything just came together. I guess every unicorn has its day in the sun, and my fucking unicorn horn is glimmering in sunlight right now because I have done the win. Looky here, I have done the win. And recently on Twitter as well, right, I feel like this is a good segue. I've seen lots of people complaining like, oh, I got fucking 420 points and I was in Division 1 and I won nothing. But if I'd done that in Division 2 or Division 3, I would have won like a Tier 4 or Tier 3. And you know what? I think that's a fair thing to say, right? I'm gonna fucking take these off, fuck me in the ass. I think that's a fair thing to comment on. But then I think it makes up for it when you really go for it in the higher divisions as showcased here. Because I've won $700 for coming top with 515 points. That's fucking fantastic at limited level. That is like really fucking huge, right? That's a big cash prize reward and you gotta take it. But let's just say I'd looked at my team when I entered it, right? And I thought, I'm not really feeling it, or I have not done so well in Division 1 lately. I'll just chuck them in Division 2. I would have won $200 for coming top. Now, I've done the maths here in my head off the bat, and that is a $500 difference between the two, which is, again, fucking massive. That's like fucking you times this shit by 3, and we're not even there yet. That's 3.5 times less, or more, or in between. So I feel like when you push for those top 10 spots, or if you're really confident in your team, I feel like you gotta go for the top division. Obviously, this is like a sample size of 1 for me because I've won fuck all year. This is like the saving grace of the first half of the year for me, winning this $700. It's really thankful for the SO reward for that one and SD Ivor. But I think it just goes to show you got to put your best foot forward in life and on SoRare and go for that top division because hey, look at Division 3, 4, and 5, under $100 for top place in every single one. Like, can you imagine that? 515 points I've put in Division 5, like I do sometimes with my Inter Milan stack, right? I put them in the bottom division. Imagine I just had a fucking banging game week like I have, and you get $40 for it. You sort of look at it and think, oh, fuck me, I'm kind of a fucking idiot. So I don't want to be an idiot, and luckily this week I wasn't an idiot, and the stars aligned. I've been waiting to catch a falling star, and here it was in the form of my SD Ibar stack. Long time coming. But we're happy. We're happy about it. We're enjoying it. And I was, thinking, what am I going to fucking do with that fucking money? Because I wasn't planning on winning anything anytime soon. As I say, not the best at SoRare. If you come here for tips and tricks and guides and advice, you're definitely in the wrong place. I can tell you that much. But, a broken clock is right 4 times a day. I'm 27 and I have no adult responsibilities. I live at home. I send my mother rent, but that's about it. So I feel like the right choice and the right direction to take my life in right now is to spend more money on football JPEGs. Seems advisable. If we go out and look at some of my other teams here, we can see what we need to improve. Because obviously SDI, bro, there, we don't need to improve that. They're fucking fantastic. But Cap 240 Limited here, I kind of maybe need another card in the Super Rare squad here. I'm happy with the back two. Matt Freese and Martins, even though they let me down this week with a 2-0 loss. And then, Kuipers and Enzo Capetti are pretty strong players in the division, even though they haven't been hitting as of late. And obviously you can see here the weak spot is Chris Mueller. He has been starting recently, but I'm not super in love with him. I do have Shaqiri as well, who's injured at the moment, who is an ample replacement there. But I feel like I could maybe get one more pizzazz player in here and see what we could do, because right now I'm 15 points shy of hitting the $60 threshold that my heart so craves. It was about the same last game week as well, so I feel like I'm just missing a puzzle piece there, so that's always an option. You know, the Cap 240 rare team, obviously Cap 240 rare and super unlimited and all that is going at one point, so I can't just focus on that. You know, I've got to think longer term here. But yeah, there's probably a rare team I could get ready for next season. Maybe a strong limited team in the EPL now could be an option. Now I've got the expendable Ethereum up here, as you can see, because I've avoided getting one because it's quite expensive at the moment in comparison to what you're fighting for. And I feel like if I was going to get one, I'd want, you know, your Sakas, your Haalands, your good shit cunts. And I didn't really have the expendable cash for that, but now I do, so that's an option. We're going to have to go back to the Royalivi drawing board and see what my brain can muster up. But yeah, overall, fucking best game week I've had in a long fucking time, because look here in Cap 240 Limited, I even won $8 fucking with Wolfsburg, and they're fucking awful. But I thought I'm going for it this week because we got bottom of the league Darmstadt at home here, and yeah, the lads came through. We got the $8. I won a tier 5, which was actually Emiliano Rigoni of Austin. He's kind of shit, so that was a thing, I guess. But yeah, I guess how do I fucking finish out this fucking segment? I don't know. I'm gonna do shit. I'm gonna buy shit. We're all gonna have a good time, and yeah. Up the SDI bar, long live that stack, because I spent about fucking $40 on them, and they've already won me back about fucking $800. So yeah, you know what? One of them's gonna have to go in the Legend Hall of Fame fucking thing. I don't even fucking know how to edit this. How do I edit this? Probably the edit button that was just on the main fucking page. You fucking idiot. Stoichkov is there. So yeah, Stoichkov is on the 2024 Legends list, and I'm even gonna get a new dad as well. Leonardo da Vinci has done his time. My dad is now Ager Aketsuke. What a fucking great dad he's been. He's a fantastic father figure to me. And going back to Wolfsburg, I actually used them as the giveaway team for the April giveaway, where I was giving away some shit. What was I giving away? I was giving away fucking £10, £6, £3, and a Calvin Phillips. Ooh, it's fucking exciting. No idea what the fuck grok is, by the way. I think I'm Danish now or something. But yeah, if we go on Sorare, back to this, a lot of you went for a couple of Darmstadt stacks there to counter my Wolfsburg stack. That's probably the right thing to do. Unfortunately, you got fucking boned 3-0. So I beat most of you except for 5 of you. So let's fucking see which 5 of you beat me. Up the ding, Trader Danny, Card to Collect, Zakos, and Panda Boy NUFC. So 4 of you are going to win something, and 1 of you is going to draw the unlucky card of winning fuck all. So I always love that aspect of it, that just 1 of you is going to be the guy. But you always don't think you'll be the guy because it's a 20% chance, but 1 of you will be the guy. So yeah, let's do the draw. So here we go. We got the 5 names. The first draw is for the infamous £10. Is what you want. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Calvin Phillips is going to be worth £10. Card to collect. Congratulations, you fucking smashed it. You can't win anything else though, fellas. So we'll see who's going to win the second prize, which is 6 of the King's finest pounds. And if you don't know what the fuck this is, then you need to subscribe to the channel, because this is part of my Road to Glory series. I do a monthly giveaway where I give away up to what? I don't know, like 40 quid a month. That's pretty cool. Panda Boy NUFC got £6 of that, by the way. And it's based on my game week results. So obviously I've had a great game week here. So you're getting fuck all. You win money when I do shit. And I did pretty shit in April, so winning £3 is then Trader Danny. And then for the Calvin Phillips, it's Up the Ding, who was the highest scorer to beat me, I'm pretty sure. And Zakos. So one of you is getting Phillips, one of you is getting sweet fuck all, which I think I'd rather have than Phillips at the moment. But Zakos is getting Phillips, and Up the Ding, yeah, you got nothing. That's funny, I guess, not for you, but for other people. No, I'm bitter. That's not funny. Unlucky, mate. Thanks for taking part. Thanks for beating me. That was fucking great. And I guess we're just gonna fucking fucking no. I don't usually do these things live, right? I usually like have a script and shit, but I'm just gonna do it live from now on. I think it kind of resonates with my soul right now. I got this team here. PSG obviously went out of the Champions League, right? That was pretty fucking funny, right? So I don't think I'll be winning anything with this one. And then obviously we got Madrid tonight. That'll be interesting. But let's just do a fucking, Cap 240 teams, I guess. Yeah, that's probably the way to do this going forward. We'll just do our Cap 240 teams and see the video off there. Again, I've got 2 days to add to this. This is Wednesday. Play Sharper's not about anymore, so I can't even research properly. I'll have to do my own research, which is a shame because I'm a fucking idiot. So we're just going to get the usual lads in. I'm not sure if Shaqiri's going to be back, but it looks like he came off the bench last game. I was trying to fucking click on his fucking last 5 there. Oh, it does that way now. That's cool, I guess. So it looks like he probably came off the bench last game, right? So based on them doing shit and losing, I'm hoping he's going to start. So we're going to get him in. And then up front is going to be Hugo Kuipers alongside Shaqiri. So we've got the double New York and double Chicago Fire with Charlotte FC's Enzo Capetti, who had a good game last game in there. So I feel like if I'm ever going to hit the $60 threshold, this week's got to be the week, right? There's not many of those weeks left either, so we got to do it at some point. Interesting one up here is that Josip Silic played last game for Varast India, backup goalkeeper, which means my Zelenika DMP'd, which you might have saw earlier in the video. So I'm obviously going to avoid both of them because I have no idea why they just switched around, because Zelenika was on the bench and I tried to Google it, and unfortunately I do not speak the language of Croatia, so I struggled big time. So I'm not going to do either of them. Stuver's fucking smashing it as well recently. Christ. I feel like the only option here is Jan Oblak. That speaks for itself pretty much. Could give Myers a reward from the other week. I'm not going to, probably. I guess I'm going to go... Wow, my defensive options are really fucked. I feel like I may be purchasing a player between now and submitting this lineup. But for the time being, we'll do Cascante. I feel like that's the right way to go. Fucking hell, even midfield's looking shit. Christ. I don't know what Tushimeni's going to be doing because he'll be playing tonight in the Champions League, I assume. Driussi's got 49, so I should be able to squeeze him in here, right? Alongside Jader O'Brien. Again, of Austin. It's an Austin FC outfield at the moment, so I might as well fucking round it out with another Austin player, right? Alex Ring, he's pretty solid and comfortable. I feel like Austin should do well against FC Dallas with the form they're in. It's wherever I go, Alex Ring, or do I risk Rigoni or Wolf? They rotate a lot, that's the problem. You're never sure who's going to start. I feel like Rigoni should start, but Alex Ring is sort of more nailed on, even though his scores are more of a flat line. But we're going to go for him. That's just inside the points cap there at 232 out of 240. And we're just going to play safe here, I think, and go for the $15. Ah, fuck it. We had a good win, right? We just won $700. Let's fuck around and find out. Let's go for $80. Let's push the boat out a bit. Is that smart? Absolutely fucking not. But am I smart? As I've mentioned about 8 times this video, no, I'm fucking not. So let's do that. We fucking won a division though, lads and ladies. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I'm fucking loving Sorare right now. I know I'm always doom and gloom about Sorare, but this is giving me the pep in my step that I need to go on. So please like and subscribe to keep track of the channel and my fucking ongoings and outgoings and penis. And I'll catch you next time because I love you.